いらっしゃいませ。
はい、こんにちは。売りたいものがあるんですが、ちょっと言っていただけますか？
かしこまりました。
ありがとうございます。アレジです。ちょっと来ていただけますか？
はい、かしこまりました。ちょっと他のスタッフと店まで運びますね。
はい、ありがとうございます。じゃあ僕も手伝いますよ。
ありがとうございます。
はい、じゃあ、よいしょ。
では、ちょっと見てみますので、お待ちいただけますか？これ、お持ちください。
はい、ありがとうございます。
では、7番のお客様、カウンターまで、お願いします。
はい、はい、了解です。
では、こちら、値段です。確認していただけますか？
1000円ですか？
はい、そうです。
じゃあ、ちょっと、大丈夫です。もう一回やります。
かしこまりました。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。もし可愛いないです。ちょっと一緒に運んでもらえたら、嬉しいです。
もちろんです。
ありがとうございます。
Well done, Alex-san. So, Alex-san, first of all, congratulations on your fourth challenge on the YouTube session with me. Well done. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love coming on.
Yeah. So tell me about yourself a little bit for everybody. So, like, what do you do for a living? Where are you living? And who are you?
Oh, yep. So I've lived in Kanagawa for the last 3-ish years, and I'll be here for another year and a half. I am originally from the Boston area, so Revere, Massachusetts. I'm an American, and I work with American logistics companies for the United States Army out in Japan, and it's great.
Amazing. So kind of like you're living a dream life for all like people in the US actually really want to move to Japan or even want to go to Japan for the first time because I can see every year even more and more people actually want to visit Japan, at least once in their life. And then usually once they visit, they start actually thinking of maybe want to move to Japan. So what do you think? You already live in Japan for 3 years. How do you feel? And what's the big differences between US and Japan for you?
Oh, well, personally, I love living in Japan. It was always a dream to kind of be out here. I thought I'd only be out here for 2 weeks, so I'm very, very blessed to be able to come out. It's definitely been different living out here. I mean, it's a very walkable area. It's very safe. I get to take the train to work and feel pretty comfortable doing it every day. I would just say people are really kind. I mean, they're kind back in the U.S. as well, but I love the people and the culture out here.
Amazing. And now you actually, taking our classes almost more than 2 years because you actually completed level one, two, three, and four. And now you're actually studying level five. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, what do you think? In the U.S. community in Japan, even the military or some people actually in the expats community, not everybody actually start learning Japanese, even though they live in Japan. And you actually, you have been choosing this, kind of difficult path to really learn Japanese. This is not the easy language, but how do you feel about, learning Japanese?
Oh, I love it. I love it personally. It's been a challenge because I have to kind of change the way I think about how I'm speaking, obviously. But it's so rewarding. It feels good to be able to interact with people, and it is very easy in the city area to be able to not speak Japanese, just because Tokyo is so accessible. But I work with a lot of native Japanese people, natural
Mm.
Japanese speakers, and it's just nice to be able to speak with them in Japanese. It's nice.
Hmm. Amazing. And especially now, you are preparing for searching the new home and moving to a new home, and you are actually kind of getting out from the US military base, and you actually really maybe live outside of the base, and you're actually searching a place, right? So that will be kind of new experience in 2026. How's your progress?
Progress has been good. Luckily, all the classes with Chihiro have helped me, learn how to speak with realtors because even though realtors do a great job of speaking English, it's just easier. It's a better confidence builder on both sides to be able to ask questions in Japanese, and it's been really good. It's been a fun process. Everybody's been very helpful.
Hmm. So now you are going to have a new neighbors in Japan, but like what kind of place are you searching? Like more a countryside or more city side or it's more like you have specific needs? What do you think?
So for me, it's all about being in the city, being by the commute. It's just a lot easier to. I love the public transportation system out here, so any chance I get will
Mm.
take like the Shinkansen or just be able to travel quickly. That helps.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Right. So it's already ending 2025, so it's coming a new year. So what is your goal for 2026? At least what would you like to do next year?
Oh, well, there's still a few places I haven't been to yet. I still want to go to Beppu, Fukuoka, maybe
Hmm.
Aomori.
Cool. So more even explore Japan.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the real local experience this time. Now that I'm going to be living in, in the city in Japan with the locals, I want to kind of get that better experience.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Amazing. And how about the social interaction? Like, are you interested in, being a part of like some community, like even classes, even like I was talking with the other student, maybe he wanna join the kendo classes because, like Japanese martial arts is the something like you don't really experience outside of Japan, more authentic experience. Like have you ever even thought about, or like, you want to be like some in the class or community in the local
Absolutely.
place?
Yeah, so I'd love to learn a little bit more about local cooking, and then
Mm.
I want to try and take classes to learn how to play the shamisen, classical Japanese instrument.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. I mean, where else are you going to learn how to play that, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. There are a lot of things that you can't find outside of Japan. So it's something like if you can experience that, like even samishen or even the Japanese sports or even cultural class, that would be maybe new experience, even new people that you don't see it. So that would be something like you can try next year.
Absolutely, that would be fun.
Yeah, amazing. So give us one advice for all students now. People actually just moved to Japan or even taking a level one. Especially a lot of people actually try from the scratch. So, what is the advice from you to be consistent and not giving up?
I mean, yeah. I mean, starting anything is always so hard, right? Especially when you have to, change the way you think about grammar structure, the way you think about. I would say just remember that it's supposed to be fun. And I think we've done a really good job here working with you and Cheeto. And it's been great making it just a very fun experience. And that just makes it easier to learn, easier to want to study, easier to go out and practice and do the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amazing. And then have you ever even discouraged that, when you feel like, oh, I didn't understand anything what they're saying? A lot of people actually, feel disappointment and those things like, oh, I've been studying or I've been living, I still like I don't understand or something. Have you ever like discouraged?
I think, yeah, that's a totally normal reaction to get discouraged. Absolutely
Mm,
normal. But luckily, the people I'm in a good enough position to say, hey, I'm here. I have to learn a little bit.
mm,
And luckily, I have to work your way through it. And the people here are so nice where they're going to give you a little bit of grace and say, okay, let's slow it down. Let's try it again. People are very, very kind.
mm-hmm. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, so like I can see you always positive. You never really actually, kind of feel, lost, and always like you're bright, you're positive. So I really actually want to tell all students that is, not understanding is normal because that's not your native language, Japanese. And it's a Japanese language, it's a hard language. If you go back to the States, I don't think it's lots of people learn that language, but anyway, those Japanese character is hard, so already you're challenging the difficult things. It's you have to actually, say a good job to yourself and then enjoy the process of like little by little understanding or like being able to do something in Japan more.
Absolutely. I mean, I got really lucky because I went back to the States twice this year. And while I
Mm,
was in Hawaii, I met a man who is from Japan and then moved to Hawaii and
mm,
ended up emigrating to the US. And just being able to have that kind of cultural point of saying, oh, kiyotsukete, arigatou gozaimasu, just kind of
mm,
being able to have that like friendly interaction very quickly and kind of talk about Japan. It's a small world. It's great.
amazing. Yeah. The language is a tool, to communicate better to, a lot of people, because English is the worldwide language, but not everybody can speak English. And now you have a second language to even approach different people.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. All right. Well done, Alex-san. And keep going at the level 5.
ありがとうございます。頑張ります。
はい、頑張りましょう。